So Chris Peck from Chris Peck and the Family Tree here at the Scandi Kitchen. Your band are availing themselves of lots of lovely open sandwiches. While
they're eating all your food.
All at the Scandi Kitchen is good.
They're
very kind. I couldn't believe it. Chris Peck and the Family Tree. Chris Peck, boy kill boy. What happened?
What happened? I don't forgot. I've got to watch. Why do people do that?
I don't
know.
No
one wears watches anymore.
And not on that one.
Not on this one. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just the same old story really, I think. You know, we lived in each other's pockets for a long time and we had the best time of our lives. I mean, we were quite sort of, you know, we were like 27 I think we got signed and, you know, I guess that was kind of unusual. But I mean, we'd really been working. I've only ever done this, so it's like, you know, when you get to that age and finally get the break, you know, it felt fantastic. We just made the most out of it. But obviously, eventually, you know, you know, people work out what they're in it for, and usually, you know, you get to that critical point where you really have to, you know, sort of work out the future. And I think we realised at that point that we had a great time and just kind of move off and do our own thing. But I mean, that really sounds like musical differences, doesn't it? But
no,
I don't mean
no, you don't mean that. And you go to lovely instruments.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I mean, it's a real, like, these are half of the guys are old school friends of mine, which we literally were in. It sounds like another story, but no, but that's the whole idea, man. It's like literally, I mean, I was sort of doing demos in my bedroom, and you know, the drummer who's been in New York for like 6 years doing jazz stuff, and the rest of the guys in different bands, you know, they all kind of came back together and just went, look, we're all around, let's do something, you know. And so to honour that, we really wanted to find a good name that would work with that, and the Family Tree really sort of sums that up. Although it's quite folky, I don't know how that's going to work, but I mean, it just really feels like right for us. And yeah, it's just like all the wooden instruments is just, I mean, I guess you hide behind a wall of amps after a while and big sounds, and I ended up having like 2 amps on stage and like, you know, ended up getting another guitarist in. It was like, you know, and as you kind of grow older, you just sort of want to get more excited about the let's say the O word. But yeah, you know, you just want to kind of, you don't want to hide behind it, you just want to kind of go as natural as possible, which is a bit weird in a climate where everyone's making sort of electronic music at the moment. But I guess I was only going to go one way or the other, and I'm just sort of reverting back to, you know, just playing the guitar.
And this is so much more easy for you to transport as well, isn't it? You can just turn up at the drop of a hat.
It is. It's like that, you know, when you see the movies and the guy just turns up on stage, it's like with a guitar in his back. It's kind of like that. But I mean, yeah, we can't afford roadies, basically, and we're just can't be bothered to carry out.
So how does it feel, though, going from the days when you could, do you just mean you're on a major and you're invited here, there and everywhere, you have this lifestyle that maybe you dreamed of once, I don't know, and then you go back to the simple approach. How does it feel?
Yeah, I mean, in many ways, it's, you know, it's heartbreaking in some ways because, you know, when you get that, when you first do like Top of the Pops and you're there and you kind of, your grandma's going, oh my God, you're not just a complete dosser, you know what I mean? Like, we are doing stuff. But like, and then when you kind of, and then, you know, that's never going to last forever, of course, but when you're in that whirlwind, you kind of believe that, you know, you're just caught up in this positive vibe. But actually, you know, I had a few years of not really doing much musically, just making stuff myself. And the transition from that to now, it's like, you know, I'm playing with these great guys. Most of them are like trained in Royal Academy and stuff like that. I mean, it's like ridiculous. So for me I mean, this is like a stripped down thing. Sometimes we play with like 9 of us on stage. We've got full string section, and you know, to me, it's just like the biggest privilege ever. You know, it's kind of like the kid's dream to have. I mean, we had synth strings, you know what I mean? But it's like the real deal now, and it's just it's very heart fulfilling for me. You know?
And it's sounding great. Thank you very much indeed, Chris Peck.